Today, what we're doing is having a reflection for the veneration of the cross. So if I can just ask you to place yourself in a spirit of silence and prayer, and we can just have a moment of time so we can hear the words, meditate, and think of them. This is going to be done from a perspective of Mary. A little unusual for the cross, but in our times that we have right now, in deep anxiety and concern, we petition to our Mother Mary to bring our prayers to her Son. So we begin. Mary, in her youth, desired always to do the will of God. Since even in the early of her life, she felt the call of God to give totally of herself to the will of God. She felt this was the deepest desire of her heart and soul. Consequently, she did not focus on individual desires to bear children and have the respect and admiration of family or friends or religious contemporaries. She did not want to trust in a marriage, a husband to provide for her, did not want to give herself to another. Her desire was to find peace and comfort and consolation in her God alone. Mary felt a deep calling to be humble, a lowly life such that she can be totally committed to prayer, fasting, and fulfillment of her deepest desire to live a holy life without detraction. Yet her parents had now already promised her to another in marriage. She decided, I will not rebel. I am under the authority and evident love of my Father. Let not my will, but your will be done. My God, I trust in you. In prayer, she encounters a vision of an angel who addresses her directly. Mary, you will bear a son. Am I to marry, have children? Have I been wrong in my core, that I have also been called to celibacy and dedication to simplicity? No, God is at work. My response is wholehearted. Let not my will, but your will be done. My God, I trust in you. Once again, Lord, I know you are with me. Let my next steps be according to your will. In the vision, I am told my cousin Elizabeth is pregnant and will bear a child in her old age. There is a purpose for such a revelation, so I will journey to visit her. What am I to do about my engagement to Joseph? Should I speak to him before I leave about these events? But how can I speak to him? What am I to say to him about the engagement? I do not yet know what God has planned. I have been told I will remain celibate through this pregnancy. Is this the will of God, that I remain a virgin? Yet let not my will be done, but your will be done. My God, I trust in you. On my visit with Elizabeth, I hear the continuing activity of the divine. That activity is being accomplished for the salvation of many in Israel. On my return, there are many questions yet unanswered. I encounter Joseph, and he is in turmoil. There is nothing to be said. He is a holy man who needs to listen to the promptings of his heart. He believes that divorcing me quietly is what should be done. I will not interfere, as it is God who needs to act. Another encounter reveals God's continuing activity. Joseph understands now. He accepts marriage knowing that he also will be brought into a life of total commitment and dependence on God. His dreams of a large family and dependence on children's support in old age is forever changed. Now together Mary and Joseph will say, "Let not my will, but your will be done." My God, I trust in you. As I come forward to the temple to perform the rite of purification, I encounter Simeon. I am confused as I hear the ominous words that my soul will be pierced and my son is destined to the rise and fall of many in our faith. Let not my will, but yours be done. My God, I trust in you. Jesus is now 12 years old and separated from our caravan, and Joseph and I are fighting a battle with anxiety and dread that wants to take hold of us. Let not my will, but yours be done. My God, I trust in you. In Cana, my heart is sorrowful as I encourage Jesus to perform his first public miracle and begin a journey away from my loving embrace. Let not my will, but yours be done. My God, I trust in you. I have now walked the passion of my Son, and I am at the foot of the cross. I suffer. My urge is to pray that I can take his suffering upon myself. Yet I have long ago abandoned my will. Am I to take it back now? No. My lifetime has been in trust in God, yet I feel abandoned. Faith alone leads me forward. I witness before me now the cross, the love of the Father for all humanity. Yet my heart is melting. A sword has pierced my soul. I am broken. Yet my Son searches my face to see the strength of my love and faith to encourage him forward. For I am part of the plan that promises salvation. As I was at his birth, I am present now at the cross, his greatest need. My heart has become like wax, melting away within my bosom, as I encourage my Son to remain steadfast as he bears the cross of all humanity. Yet even now in my anguish, I hear my Son's words that give me as mother to his disciple John. I know why I relinquished bearing children within my marriage to Joseph was in order to become the mother of all. May I always have strength and grace to encourage my children to bear their cross as I did with my Son. Are you ready to replace your burdens at the foot of the cross? Today I see before me stones placed before the cross that are nearly countless. These are the burdens of my children that I bring to my Son. Each stone, each cross weighs heavily upon me. It turns my heart as it did on that faithful Friday. I am ready to stand with you as I did with my Son. Will you say with me, let not my will, but yours be done. My God, I trust in you.